Thanks for staying with us. So we hear the Federal Road Safety Corps, FRSC, introduced a new mobile app and the National Crash Reporting System to improve road safety and address road traffic crashes across the country. Also, in October 2023, they had tried to, at some point, seek permission to carry firearms, but we were actually more focused today on the fact that we are having the Ember Month already. And it's important for us to bring the FRSC to ask them what their plans are for these Ember Months, because Nigerians generally get scared October, November, December, especially when they're planning to travel around the country. So it's important for us to know what are the measures FRSC is putting in place to ensure the safety of Nigerians across board. We have with us Corps Sector Commander, RS21 Lagos Sector Command, Mr. Kehinde G. Hamzat. Welcome to the show, sir.
Thank you so very much.
Good to have you.
My sincere pleasure.
So Nigerians usually, Ember Months, they get scared, they're worried that to ensure that there's enough people on the road to ensure safety of Nigerians. Give us an idea in summary of what FRSC is putting in place to ensure the safety of Nigerians during this period.
Thank you so very much. You see, like any other months of the year, we are looking at Ember Months. September, October, November, and December. People see these months as maybe sacred. It's not different from any other months. For example, a driver that drives between January and August, what he could not make between January and August, he will be rushing in the name of trying to make it between the month of September to December, so that the Yuletide season, you know, it's always characterized with rushing. People rush to get things done, and at the end of the day, you are supposed to make 2-3 tons, but you want to make more tons so as to make more money. Thereafter, thereby causing different kind of towards a situation. So these are the things we see within this period, but the truth is not different from any other part of the year.
Yes, so I agree with you. It's really not different, but our perception makes it different.
Yes.
And because everybody's rushing to try and mop up what maybe they have not made at the beginning of the year, we see that rush, and we also see that crime. Everything is increased. The roads are rougher. Accidents happen. I would like to know what steps your agency has taken to see that there are enough men on the roads so that when things happen, they are quickly responding, they are taking out what needs to be taken out of the road so that people can have a free flow. And if you have also increased the number, understanding that the way our perception is that we are definitely going to rush. Even after explaining to us, we will still rush. Are you planning to help us in that?
Definitely. You see, there are some areas during Christmas and New Year, they are not really a point to note, like the northern part of the country. So during this period, administrative activities are reduced as well. So people within the administrative sector at our zone, at our national headquarters, will be withdrawn to these areas where we are in need of a lot of people. Okay. So at that point, we'll increase personnel and, of course, vehicles, including the tow trucks. That is vehicles that are meant to remove obstructions. We will deploy most of them at the areas where they are actually needed. And of course, we partner with other agencies. You see, safety is everybody's responsibility. You and I are road safety personnel. One thing I have not really seen happening is members of the press joining us in advocating, in controlling traffic. You see, when these top guns that are mostly violators, I'm sorry to use that word, when they see the press, they tend to behave. Unfortunately, we've not seen us working together, and these are part of the things I'm looking at as the sector commander Lagos. I'll definitely partner with the press, with every other agencies, even the state traffic agencies. I wish to partner with everybody to ensure that we have a seamless Yuletide period.
Well, I was a member of the celebrity
Special Marshal.
Special Marshal, yeah.
So
there's a partnership.
So there's a partnership ongoing. But, you know, I'm curious. I would like to know, because I know that this message, especially during these Ember Months, as we call them here in Nigeria, is there's always been FRSC coming out to sort of sensitize Nigerians. Just like, could you give us an update? Do you think there's been any difference in behavior since this increased sensitization and awareness that FRSC does towards this month? Would you say that traveler behavior or driver behavior has improved, or have you seen some changes as a result of these conversations?
Yes, but we're trying a new dimension this time.
Okay.
You see, now we're thinking of town hall meetings.
All right.
Because we discovered that we go to the park, we're not trying to jettison the idea of going to the parks or motor parks, but we're going to do an all-encompassing activity wherein we would invite people who really matters within the society. Don't forget, we go to schools to catch them young. We relate with the coppers. And this time around, we want to make a town hall meeting at every local government of the state, where the people that matters will definitely be appearing. And after that, we will have a mega one in the state. We just hope the media partner with us to ensure that this thing go viral, so that everybody will know that. At the Lago.
So I have a concern. The road safety is such an important institution that their work is belittled. It is beyond checking driver's license. As this time of the year when it's raining, the roads are wet, see them obstructing traffic. If you go through the airports, as you're coming out of the toll, they're arbitrarily stopping cars, nothing preparing those coming behind. The same thing across whenever you see them. The concern seems to be only licensing. When there's an emergency and the road safety is checking license just after the obstruction, and people are backed up in traffic, as soon as they come out, you stop them again. It seems as if they're not sensitized. What are you doing to sanitize the core itself?
I beg to disagree a little. You see, the idea of somebody leaving a traffic jam area and being stopped, they must have cited something unusual. Ideally, what we do at this point is to control traffic. But when we see any activity that is unwholesome, definitely we'll have to stop that person and make our observation.
No, I do not disagree on that. I'm saying they not to intervene in the traffic. So maybe there was an accident causing, you would expect managed traffic till, maybe last man comes in. But the only recognized agency we could see is road safety, and they are just ahead minding their business, checking licenses, while people are struggling out of the traffic. Is there any civic duty? Are they trained to understand to intervene?
No trained road safety personnel does not know that when there are hiccups, they should go there and clear it up. Now, members of the public will have to help us in this regard. And that's why we have this mobile app that we actually launched recently. Yeah. And we have a situation where there can be public complaints. There are areas where you can upload activities on activities of staff. You can report, whistleblowing. Yeah. So all these things, that's why we're saying we want to use more of technology in repositioning and rejigging our operational activity, where you and I and every other person will be a watch to every members of the public. When there's a crash, you can easily go there, you can report it. There's a back end of that application, where the moment it is being reported, the nearest command there would definitely be
respond.
Yes.
Yes, I like the fact that you've mentioned the mobile app. That's one of the conversations we're about to have with you. And I would like to understand the idea behind the mobile app and some of the things that we can be aware of in using the mobile app. Would it be accessible to every Nigerian, or do you have to, first of all, log into a portal before you are able to make your report or register to be able to use it?
The mobile app is like any other app that can be accessed by members of the public. Because if it is not there, we're not even restricting anybody. Anybody can go in, log on. We are different portion of the mobile app. So the moment you log on, you see different interface where you can interact. I don't know if we are already into that so that I can start...
oh, yeah, sure. Is it nationwide or is it just Lagos? Or is it
no, it's a national program.
Okay, let's hear about it.
Yeah. Like in the mobile app, we have black spot identification points. So if you open the mobile app and you're traveling, when you are approaching a black spot that is accident-prone or crash-prone area, your phone will beep, telling you that you are approaching a black spot. So that is using technology. Even if you're in the vehicle, somebody is taking you, you can simply go in there and say, this is it. And driver, there is a bus spot in front there.
Be careful.
Please be careful. Unnecessary sharp corners, potholes and whatever. We update them per time. You know, there are instances where there will be potholes here today. Tomorrow, probably it has been treated. So we'll definitely release it from the app. So it's, you can, there's an opportunity for even members of the public to help us update, like the Google Map, that you can help them update the various areas.
Sorry, I'm not sure I understand. Is it for potholes or is it for, when you say black spots, is it potholes or just bends or something?
Pothole is a black spot. Every accident-prone area. When you have very sharp bends, you will be prompted.
Interesting.
So this one is already in that application. I wish I had given you this before the beginning of the program. You can...
well, go ahead.
So how do we do? You download it from
usually, we'll come to the details later. We'll come to the details later. But
yes.
I want to just know the general features of the app.
And anyone can use it? What kind of phone? Do you need any particular type of phone?
Of course, it should be an Android. A smartphone. Let me use that word. So you can look at vehicle speed monitor. When you're driving beyond certain speed limits.
Okay, well.
To beep.
It will beep.
Hey, I like that.
It will beep.
Really?
So, vehicle identification scheme, your vehicle registration, you can easily see the validity of your vehicle papers. When they register vehicle, within 24 hours, you can check.
So wait,
it should be there.
Does that mean that when they stop you and they are not going to be asking for your physical papers anymore, they can just check through your plate number and see whether you are registered or not? Are we getting there?
The truth is, it's for the members of the public to enjoy it. When we get to the road, we'll definitely ask for this paper because it's not every time you log on to your system. Ordinarily, since everybody does not have access to internet, and you need internet to be able to work on this.
All of that.
So you definitely present this paper. Like, but when there are issues, you can now say,
so mostly
you can check your whatever and see the validity. So it can. You can check your driver's license.
Be sure that it's valid.
Yes. You can,
so let's say I'm a passenger in a car and I have this app. Is there anything for me on the app? Or is it just for the driver?
That's exactly what I've said. If you're in a vehicle and you're approaching
No, I'm talking of I understand for the driver, how that can be helpful for a driver. Let's say I'm a passenger in a car. I was just wondering if there's anything like that. If there isn't, it's fine. If there's anything for a passenger. You know, sometimes when in some cars and some drivers are speeding, and if you talk, they don't hear word. There's something I can report on my app. I say, I'm in one car.
Of course. That's why we have public complaint under the emergency.
Fantastic.
We have it.
All right.
And is it real time? Where if I can complain right now,
it's real time.
I can get a response.
It's real time. You can give it a try. You can check your driver's license.
It's a good development.
And of course, you know we have the National Traffic Radio, where you can listen to online worldwide. Of course, we have the speed limiting, where you can check the speed limiting device of a vehicle. If a vehicle has a speed limiting device, if it's registered, you can have it there. And of course...
Would you tell us if there are diversions?
No, that should be the work of the Google Map can help you do that. Then, reminders. Probably you set the day when your driver's license may wish to expire, your vehicle papers. So it will prompt you when it's towards that date. Then driving school standardization program. It will tell you every registered driving school, you can check your driving school certificate, if it's valid or not.
Okay.
All these things are encompassing in the...
It's good to know. I mean, hopefully you can come back at some point where we can do a proper presentation so Nigerians can see what the app looks like. But I'm happy that this app has been launched from the FRSC, and obviously it's people-friendly, you know. But I guess what Bisi was saying earlier is that they would like a situation where even when on the road, FRSC can tell the details of your car while approaching, and then know they have that already.
Of course,
where they can.
I had my license confirmed once.
No, what I'm saying, when you're driving, as you're slowing down, they can tell from your plate number, they can get every detail of you, and then they have a reason, a cause to stop you if indeed they feel like that your documentation is not correct.
Now, let me clear this. You see, you cannot take everybody's security from them. Privacy. Like if I check a driver's license, it will tell me if it's valid or not. If I check vehicle details, it will not tell me this and these are the owners of this vehicle. It will just tell me this vehicle is registered and in good condition. These are the information. You know, there are some private things you cannot discuss. So if you need that, we'll still have a department our MVI department, where we'll get details of the driver's license, details of the vehicle owner. All these ones are on request. We'll definitely give.
Okay, so I have this question on faded plate numbers. I recently found out that they said it's a crime. I've not seen the statute that makes it a crime, but we don't manufacture plate numbers, and the durability of it is not in your hands. So how is this a crime, and what measures are there to
help instead of
help?
punish?
So do I need to change my entire plate number or just repaint it? Can I paint it myself?
You can't paint it yourself. There is a provision for replacement. When it's getting defaced, you replace, because many a times even the kind of detergents or whatever we use in washing our cars deface this. However, a situation where you cannot see, don't forget, it's a security feature, part of the vehicle. You should be able to identify a number plate 15 meters away from your point. Wherein you cannot, then that number plate need be changed. So you apply for replacement and it will be given. Though paying a little, not as much as when you are registering the car. It's just the number plate you want to change.
Let's talk about because I always see that there's a lot of talking in Nigeria. We try to sensitize, talking, and sometimes these things don't get through. Sometimes Nigerians want to just see the act. They want to see tow trucks by FRSC. They want to see personnel on the road. They want to see technology as you have launched. They want to just see you do your job. And then when we see that you're doing, we can then begin to listen to what you have to say. So what else? Like, you launched the app, which is great. Do you have enough manpower? I think BC asked that earlier. You have the people out there. Do you have enough tow trucks to help when Nigerians, when they get in trouble? Is there a toll-free number that we can call just in case there's an issue quickly that we know? So those are the things that Nigerians need to hear and know about to know that, yes, if there's an issue, FRSC can be there to help us.
Thank you very much. Of course, we have an emergency number, 122. And per time, somebody will definitely attend to you. Then on the issue of tow truck, apart from the ones we have, we still have PPP arrangement, public-private partnership with tow truck owners, in which they are always around our offices, they are always on the road with our men attached to them. So we are doing nothing, but all we are thinking about is how to clear the road of obstruction. So this issue of manpower, we have manpower. Like when it gets to the peak, we take people from areas that are not really accident prone or crash prone. We'll bring them to the metropolis where everything could be fine.
Just tried 122. It says the number I'm calling does not exist. 122, is it correct?
122, yes.
The number you are trying to call does not exist. Please check the
122.
Even if you call some regular numbers, you see the service providers will tell you it does not exist. Network do.
We'll try it again later.
Okay, so I have this question.
You take me up with it. Maybe
Just
you try
checking.
it.
I've done it 3 times, but it's okay.
Okay, so I wonder all the time when your officials are stopping cars and avoiding the downfall buses. Is it like there's an arrangement where they will go and deal with the downfall buses? Because you see these guys, they are very errant. They come and obstruct law anytime. But you see them checking on normal, regular Nigerians and avoiding the downfall commercial drivers.
I did, at least last week, analysis. I did on the arrest in terms of commercial and private vehicles. It's about 45 to 55. That is commercial to private in terms of ratio. So I was a corridor commander in Lagos, Ibadan. I was arresting downfall drivers.
I've not seen
I was arresting them. And okay, what we will do from now, because of this program, I'll start taking statistics of this.
And your PR should also do videos of them
being arrested. I've never seen in my life.
So recently we heard something which has gotten everybody, talking, which is the introduction of guns and your officials carrying arms. Is this true, or is it just gist outside? And if it is, why do you think the FRSC needs to be armed?
I will not be in a good position to answer this question because it's a policy issue where the management of FRSC and the federal government of Nigeria will discuss and conclude. If we should be armed, we will. If we won't be armed, we won't. But whichever way, they know what is good for us.
All right, we'll definitely ask Nigerians their views. We're going to go on break. But thank you very much, sir, for coming on the show. Appreciate what FRSC is doing. We're going to break. When we come back, we'll discuss with Nigerians what they think about FRSC owning arms or not. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Stay tuned. Your View will be right back.